So how exactly does GameShare work on the Nintendo Switch 2? Now, GameShare is not exclusive to the Switch 2. You could do it with the Switch 1 as well. But the thing is that the sending person has to be on a Switch 2. The receiving person could be on a Switch 1 or a Switch 2, but if you're on a Switch 1, you're gonna have to be local only. Whereas if it's a Switch 2 to another Switch 2, it could actually be done over the internet. So we're gonna give a little bit of a go at this whole thing. I'm gonna first start by being the one who sends it. It's gonna be to another Switch 2. I have my son with me. He's gonna be doing it with me. And so I'm gonna send it to him. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to be the one that receives it after. So I can show you guys how it works from both ends of things. We'll do a little gameplay test, not too much, like just, you know, a few seconds or something, just kind of see how it feels, maybe like a minute or so. At the time of recording this, these are the games that are compatible with GameShare. Now this is going to obviously increase over time, but right now we have Super Mario Party Jamboree, Big Brain Academy, Brain versus Brain, Super Mario 3D World plus Bowser's Fury, 51 worldwide games, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, and Super Mario Odyssey. So there's not a lot. There's 6 games to choose from. Super Mario Party Jamboree is a big one. The thing with that is I heard that you can only do the one map. I think it's the Wiggler map or whatever. So I don't know. It's kind of weird. Some of them you can share via GameChat. Some of them you can't. So for example, Super Mario Party Jamboree is only shareable locally, not online via GameChat. Big Brain is both online and locally. Well, basically every single one of these games is online and local except Super Mario Party Jamboree, which apparently is only local, which I guess is fine. It makes sense if you're gonna play Jamboree with someone. It makes sense, I guess, that they want you to be in the same room, but it still kind of sucks that you can't just be like online for that one. Anyway, so we're gonna try it out. If you enjoy this one, leave a like, subscribe for more. And let's go ahead and jump straight into this. We're gonna go over to the Switch 2. You can see at the bottom kind of taskbar here, there's a spot that says GameShare. This is what we're gonna click on. Now, there says to join GameShare or about GameShare. It says the person sharing will need to start a session while playing a compatible game. So we read that Super Mario Party, or not, well, yeah, Party, but also Super Mario 3D World is compatible. So I'm gonna do 3D World. So apparently it works a little bit different for every single game. So I'm gonna see if I can show you potentially how it works in various games. No promises because it gets really confusing. But for Super Mario Party 3D World, at least, what we're going to do is we're going to choose our character. We're going to load into our game. Then I'm going to press the R button. And then right here, I can connect online play, local, wireless play, or GameShare plus local play, or GameShare plus game chat. So it doesn't matter which one I choose because I'm local for this. But if I was online, I could do it with either one. And again, because I'm the one sending it, I can send it to a Switch 1 console. So I can play this with Switch 1 if I wanted to, which if it's local play. If it's a Switch 1, it cannot be online. See what I mean? There's some weird caveats with this. And this is for all the games, by the way. So it could be Switch 2 to Switch 2 online or local. Or it could be Switch 2 to Switch 2 or Switch 2 to Switch 1 if it's local. Switch 1 cannot share to Switch 2. It gets really confusing. Anyways, so I'm just going to do, let's say local play because it might work a little bit better, but I'll show you game chat as well, just to make things a little bit easier. So this is what I'm going to have pop up. So on the other screen, my son's, I guess, going to be looking for a GameShare ability, and I can see on the screen, and you'll see this in a second when I'm the one that receives it. It's basically, I guess, loading up, and it's going to get him in here. So saying waiting for other users. Okay, perfect. So it took him a second to load in, and he just went to the GameShare icon. I'm going to click start. When I click start, what's weird though is it kind of makes the whole, like, everything smaller. It's not full screen, which I find a little bit annoying. So he's going to choose his character. And then I'm going to load into a level just real quick just to show you how it works. And then I'm going to quit it, and then we're going to do it via online. And yes, we're on the same internet and stuff, so it gets a little weird that way. But you can see, so I'm moving, he's moving. Doesn't seem to be any lag. I mean, he seems to be kind of moving around good. Yeah, in terms of my movement here, I don't know. I think it feels like maybe slightly delayed. Because I'm used to playing this game, and this game is pretty smooth. It feels like there's a slight latency, even though we're like local, which is weird. I do wonder if it's going to work better online. Okay, so again, a little bit slight delay. You can see the connection at the top right corner. You can see both of our icons there. Now if I go like this and I click exit course and let's see if I go down here to the GameShare. I want to see if it shows that the game. Okay, so that just shows how I would join a GameShare session. So again, it gets really weird because you have to go into a game to do it. If I want to stop game sharing, that's actually the part that I don't. Yeah, so I just click end session and it's just going to end the session. So that's local play. My connection has ended. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to do it through GameChat. So I'm clicking GameChat. To continue, you're going to need to be into a GameChat thing. Okay, so we're going to start a GameChat. I'm going to create a chat. I'm going to select my son. I'm going to start to chat with him. It's going to start the chat. He's going to join it. Joining chat. Just show you guys exactly how this process works. He's going to go ahead and join. He's not joined yet. That's why you don't see his icon or anything like that. It is, on his end, it's currently loading in to... There you go. He's in now. And I can hear myself echoing a bit. There we go. So I'm going to click it again. Game share and game chat. Now I can select his name. I'm going to click OK. And I can invite anybody. So if I have like, let's say 3-4 people in here, I can invite all of them or I can invite one of them or whatever out of the people that are in the party. So again, on his end, he's going to accept it. It's currently loading. I'm going to click start now. And again, we're going to see if the connection feels any different when we're doing this via online. Now with the chat menu, here's the thing. Because like, it's already making it smaller. I could put it so it's like full screen. It says unstable connection with Squid Kid. So we're in a little pickle here where even though we're on the same internet, Rosaline, I love it. Even though we're on the same internet, you see we have 2 out of 3 bars. And for full context, I have fiber internet. That means 1 gig up, 1 gig down. We shouldn't be having any issues except the fact that maybe he's wireless and I'm LAN. That could be a thing, and the router is a floor above me right now. So there is that. For me though, in terms of like the playability, it feels similar to like local play. Weirdly, maybe a little bit smoother on my end, but yeah, I don't know. It feels very, very similar. I think it works good, especially if you're playing something like Mario Party Jamboree. It's gonna be fine. Even this game, I mean, like, it's fine. It works good. I feel like it works good. So that's how that works. But let me see if I can, first of all, show you what it looks like, how to receive it. All right, so now I'm going to show you guys how to join a GameShare session if that's what you're trying to do. So we're going to be going down to the GameShare session. My son's got his set up. He's got also Super Mario 3D World booted up. I virtually e-card lent it to him, which is pretty cool. And then he downloaded that. So now I'm going to GameShare my own game, which is kind of weird. So I'm going to click GameShare. And I'm going to join GameShare. It's going to be a local user because that's what we're doing. We're doing it locally this time. Because I already showed you guys what it looks like online. Don't have to do both again. I just want to show you guys what it looks like if you're going to be joining it. So it searched. It found it. I'm going to click join. It's going to load for a while. It's going to put me in this slot of rings. I don't know. It's like a... Anyways. And then it's going to boot. So there you go. I'm in the game. I didn't have to... No, I already have it downloaded. Wait, you didn't have to download it. When he joined me, he didn't have to download it. You didn't have to download it when you joined me. That's so true. He didn't have to download the game when he joined me. That's weird. Okay, so anyways, I'm going to join. It actually does not look great. So basically, I guess the way it's working is it's streaming it. Because I thought the way it worked, it was like download play. You have to download the game. And I just found this out for the first time. I didn't realize he didn't have to download. I just clicked. This does not look that great. I think part of the reason is because of his connection. I think his connection is suffering a little bit more, so you can see some jitters. Again, no, wait, it doesn't matter because we're local. Yeah, we're not on the internet. So we're local play. And yet, I'm having some issues as the person who has received it. When you're the person who did not receive it, there's not really any issues. Or sorry, if you're the person that sent it, there's not really any issues. But if you're the person that received it, it doesn't look that great. The quality is a little bit blurry. It works though. The point is it works. It's better than nothing. It's unfortunate that it doesn't work a little bit better as a person receiving it. But it works. And you can see our connection is perfect again because we're local. Internet connection, I mean, that's dependent, right? It's dependent on whether you're, if you got it, you know, if you both have a good internet connection or not. But a little weird. See, again, it just got kind of fuzzy, and it's a little skippy for me. And yeah, connection just went down to 2 bars. Well, at least my side of the connection. So, I don't know. There you guys have it. It's worth noting for Super Mario Party Jamboree, because I was actually trying that one out. Weirdly, that one only works in handheld mode. So if you're trying to game share Super Mario Party Jamboree, just be aware that that one only works in handheld mode. 30 minigames are available with GameShare, only party rules as well. Not compatible with GameShare through GameChat, and only playable in handheld mode is what the Nintendo, I think, UK website says. It does. I couldn't find it on the US or Canadian website. But again, if I want to like leave, I can just click leave session, and then it just leaves the GameShare session. So that's how it works. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. For Super Mario Odyssey, by the way, you would boot into the game. You would go 2-player, and then you would just select again via GameShare. And that one's pretty easy to kind of explain to you. So I thought I would mention a couple of these, show you guys how it works. It works okay. Like I said, as the person receiving, it could be better, but it's good enough. Especially some games like Super Mario Party Jamboree. Well, I was gonna say it won't probably matter as much, but like mini games, you could get like a little bit messed up if there's any lag issues. Again, the connection was not as smooth as I had expected it to be, but it's functional and it's smooth enough, but video quality does not look great. Again, I had assumed that the way it would work is that you would have to download the game and then be able to join it. But apparently the way you worked is that it just streams it to your console, which makes it a little more iffy, I think. If they made you at least download the game, yeah, it takes more time. You have to, you know, some games can get pretty big too. Or if you at least had the option, right? Do you want to stream it? Do you want to like share it via like kind of stream functionality? Or do you want to share it for like download play where they, you know, the person's got to download? But I guess that makes it even more complicated and convoluted or whatever. So it's already a little bit confusing. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments below. Hopefully that helped you guys out. Huge thanks to my son for helping me out with this one because I couldn't do it alone, obviously. And wanted to show you guys what it looked like in this video. Again, if you have questions, let me know. And let me know your thoughts. What do you think about GameShare? I mean, like I said, it's better than nothing. And hopefully they add more titles. And hopefully it gets better over time. Because like I said, as a person receiving it, could be a little bit better. Till the next one, friends. Game on. See you guys later.